How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we are 534 in the world, in the builder base. Gonna be trying to take out some of these crazy bases, jump in and do some live attacks. Gonna be also trying to mix it up for you guys, depending on the base layout. So, let's see how long the searches are. Oh, we found someone. Alright, so typically, I would use cannon carts and baby dragons, but you guys want to see some other stuff. And the only really other viable strategy that I like to use is the dropship and the beta minions. I think they're pretty strong. It's kind of hit or miss, I feel like, where, you know, sometimes you'll have a lot left over, sometimes you'll have almost nothing left over. So it is pretty good to go onto the second stage, so let's start the attack with the battlecopter on the left-hand side. I want to clear out this stuff in front of the air bombs. Send one dropship to the air bombs, one to the south archer tower, one to the east archer tower, minions in behind there, and then hopefully maybe one dropship into the roaster and the lowered archer tower. That might work out pretty well. The goal with the dropship beta minion strategy is that your highest priority is keeping your battlecopter alive. So once that elixir collector goes down, we will deploy the dropship to distract. Ooh, we find some Teslas right off the bat, very nice. We will use number 1 ability, damage up the air bombs a little bit. Tesla's not causing too many issues for number 2. Number 3 is getting pounded though, so we will have to send in the next dropship to help protect the minions. You're trying to protect as many minions as possible, so I think what we do here is we do 4 and 2, help damage up the Mega Tesla, try to get these dropships out in front. Oh, and we hit an air mine. That's too bad. And like always, all my dropship beta minion attacks, literally the only thing that is left is the battlecopter. That's how like 90% of my dropship beta minion attacks go. We'll see if we can even make it through here. We'll use the ability, damage up the roaster, the elixir storage, and the gold collector. But honestly, it's looking like a time fail. So not the greatest. And the plan essentially went pretty much perfectly. I mean, there was that kind of troll Tesla on the outside of the base, which caused some issues, but everything else went great, and we didn't even get through it. So this is why I typically stick with the beta or the baby dragons and the cannon carts, but I'll show you some of the other attack strategies that are pretty good. I was doing some research, looking at some other videos. Got some inspiration from Merciful AJ, Asher, and he likes to do the 3 dropships, 3 Pekkas. So we'll see if this changes anything. The biggest thing is you want to try and get as much value from your dropship as possible. And you want to try and take out the giant cannon, the crushers, and the double cannons if possible. So what we can do here is, I think, coming from this bottom side of the base, there's not too many things that are too crazy. And if we take out this double cannon, or I think if we deploy on the double cannon, we should be able to damage up the giant cannon. And then we'll probably do 1 on the double cannon, 1 on the roaster, and oh wait, this actually is, I think, a version of AJ's base, which is kind of funny. So I guess we'll see if this works on his base that he created. So let's go with the double cannon and the roaster. Do find a Tesla, not that big of a deal. So we will be using the ability, use the battlecopter ability just so it's able to charge up a little bit. And now that when one goes a little bit closer, now we'll use that ability. And we'll send in the last dropship to hopefully tank that roaster, and that battlecopter should potentially go for the crusher or the Tesla. So we do have to work on time here, so we'll send in some of the Pekkas, take out the exterior of the base, use the dropship ability, and then our battlecopter should cruise around, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe we'll do a Pekka in, since these walls are destroyed, sneak in, get some good value. So let's get the battlecopter in closer. Probably use the number 5 ability, I think, just to try and get through the wall a little bit closer, a little bit quicker, I should say. They're already pretty close on time, so honestly, for a first try at this attack, not bad. I mean, got 3 Pekkas, 2 with the abilities, but he does say that the second stage is the harder of the 2 stages. He recommends bringing in some cannon carts. So it does help if you are familiar with cannon carts, so that you know the ranges, you know the value that you can try and get. So we definitely want to try and take out the double cannon. And this whole top side is looking pretty juicy. So I wonder if I set this down and use 2 hands. Yes, I can activate both of them so they can take out the guard post troops and stay out of range of that cannon. So let's see here. Should be good. Now with the battlecopter, I think we send it in, I think from this left-hand side, so it can kind of charge up and eventually take out, or at least damage up the mortar. Multi-mortar. And then I sent in the 2 cannon carts so that when they take out the auto outpost, those zappies shouldn't be a problem, because 2 shots from the cannon carts takes out a zappy. And we'll probably distract the zappies with our number 5 Pekka, since it doesn't have the ability. I think that should work out pretty good. So we'll do that, switch to mobile mode. They should start to one-shot some of these. Ooh, we do lose a cannon cart, unfortunately. But it should be able to take out that double cannon. So now we'll do a Pekka on this right-hand side and a Pekka on this left-hand side. And we will see what happens. Got the battlecopter taking some good damage here, so we'll have to use the ability. Got the double cannon going down. Time is flying by. We'll have to use number 6 ability on the wall and damage up that cannon. Try and help out. Number 4, we'll have to hopefully... Ooh, we do take out that arch tower. Nice. Alright, so it'll be up to mostly the cannon cart to actually sneak in and take out that multi-mortar. Pekka gets that last hit in. And we got a 6-star attack. Nice. Typically, I would use the, for sure, the cannon carts and the baby dragons on that base layout. Pretty familiar with it. It does get a little tricky. It's mostly, gosh, what was it? I think it was mostly anti-hogs when it was created. And it can throw the drop ships for a loop, but yeah, we'll see if we can get one more for you guys. I don't want to necessarily cut the video because it seems like Twitch has been having some sort of issue when I try to highlight the VOD. Seems like it doesn't actually cut it out, just kind of pauses and it's like a freeze frame for a few seconds. Not ideal. So let's see here. Definitely want to take out the double cannons, the crushers, all that good stuff. Mega Tesla, pretty far separated. So let's see here. I wouldn't typically do this, but let's mix it up and go with the old school version of the cannon carts, which is the cannon carts and the archers. So we're going to send the battlecopter up top. Then we're going to kind of prep the base with the other cannon carts. Since there are these exterior arch towers, I think it will be a pretty good strategy. We'll see how it goes. We need 1, 2 archers for that arch tower. You do want to be kind of quick with the deployment if you can, just to make sure you don't time fail. And we'll do 1, 2 archers over here. See if they get to the arch tower. They do. Very nice. Battlecopter up top is doing very nice work. We'll move in number 4, get it a little bit closer. Perfect. And then we'll see where the battlecopter wants to go. I think we can send in number 1. Does that do anything? No? How about now? Yes. Alright, so number 3 can not do anything because we need to take out the multi-mortar with 2 of the archers. And then our last building that we're going to have to worry about is the lava launcher, but we actually have a heroic battlecopter, and we take it down. So now all of the defenses that outrange our cannon carts are defeated, and we can just watch and laugh as they roll around the base and snipe down the remaining buildings. Can move forward on mobile mode, take out that Air Expo, and we're actually going into the second stage with 4 cannon carts, which is kind of crazy. The cannon cart archer strategy works out very well if the lava launcher isn't in the complete core of the base, and if you can get good battlecopter value, of course. So, with 4 cannon carts, we might as well bring in some barbarians, test for traps. Why not? Do we have any corner buildings? It's always a good thing to look at. So let's go with the barbarian. We'll do 2 cannon carts over here to kind of help with the guard post troops. Just make sure that we take out this barbarian. Beautiful. We'll test for traps down south. Oh, we find some bombs. Good thing we brought that barbarian. And then we will, I guess, test for any Teslas up top. Oh, there's a Tesla on the corner. Nice. So all these barbarians actually did very, very good. Might as well have them start cleaning up this corner here. Ooh, it finds another Tesla. Beautiful. Make sure these cannon carts are cruising around. And while it is, kind of tricky to take out a first stage where it has all of the defenses that outrange cannon carts, if you manage to take it out, as you can see on the second stage, there's literally nothing that outranges the cannon carts, which is very nice. So, I don't know if they were trying to necessarily protect against cannon carts, but sometimes if you can defeat the base layout that is trying to protect, the second stage is just a piece of cake. So, we do have a split of the zappies. Not the greatest thing, not the worst thing. Just have to be careful with the cannon carts. Get number 3 cruising around. There's only that Tesla that is left, so we'll make sure we stay out of its range. Number 4 should be taking it out here shortly. We'll switch 1 and 2 to mortar mode. And guys, we don't even need the battle machine. That's how crazy the strategy can be on the right base. So, hopefully you enjoyed the video, mixing things up a little bit. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. And there's a couple more videos on the screen if you feel like you want to keep on watching. Until next time, take care.